so much for beautiful session. And I have a question about fundraising and building a startup from scratch. So I'm a startup founder from In5 Tech. I have B2B software for middle-sized businesses that work in multilingual countries or international markets. So we help them to be searchable in different languages worldwide. And I faced with a thing when one venture fund asked me, like, you know, Olga, like you have some traction, you like become a global startup, global media congress startup winner, all these things, but nobody gave you money yet. I said, I don't know, tell the client they didn't give me money yet. I do everything, like, you know, to highlight my startup, that I have traction, that I have clients, all those things. And then me and Larisa, we're building like one small venture together, and we united with one more startup founder, Eve Lowe's, and she shared one story with her. So she showed traction as well, like all good. Like she invested her own money, she got revenue, and she went to one venture fund as well. And they told her, you know, if you invested your own money and you already get revenue, so we won't invest in you because you're supposed to come to us when you was on DS stage, or you should have much more revenue, so this is how you will fit our next ticket. And she said, like, how that works? Like, we're having traction, we're having like a operating business, but still we didn't fit. And then we thought, what if, like, before starting developing something, just to go and raise funds on an idea stage? So the question is, if you started your new venture right now or tomorrow, what will be your next steps? And for example, we will not take that you already have name and you already like well known as entrepreneurs. But if you like just lady as me, Larisa or Nayda, who just started their first or second venture, what would be your steps? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer. There is no magical key when it comes to investors. In being in the startup space for female founders for 11 years, I feel your pain. On one side, when it's idea stage, nobody anymore, you see from VCs, nobody's investing in just in the tech. Show me some traction first. And then you call it some traction, too late or too expensive or whatever, right? But I'll tell you my experience, and by the way, it's one of the many. Please connect with other, and also Nayda will give you later on, some extra input on that. But I always find it very important, ladies, at any stage, build a relationship first with your investors. Get to know them first. Because it's not because somebody has a fund that they will pursue invest in you. Somebody's focused on edutech, somebody's on fintech, on healthcare. So by first of all doing your research and connecting and building that trust that you as Oksana and Olga are amazing, hard-working girls, they will get it and they will bootstrap it. I think I as an investor, I do value bootstrap companies. I will not invest in idea stage because I've seen so many decks passing my desk on a daily basis. But it's the execution that counts. And build a relationship now because you will need it before the second round. There is a lot of failure happening. Women tend not to raise in the second round. The first one will first bootstrap, then get the business angel community, friends, fools, and having you remember the 3 F's, and then what's next? So please, ladies, invest your energy in building trustful relationship with investors and understand their focus. And then you will not lose your time or just pitching to everyone.
I have a following question. So just a small one. How to identify that that person is investor and I should build a relationship with them, because I have a lot of relationships with other startup founders. And I have no idea where investors are actually spending their time. And like, of course, some angel investors make good tickets like 10K, but it doesn't make sense when you on Series C or going to Series A. So just to hang out with the VCs or with the LPs or with the general partners, what then in this case should be?
Where do you hang out? As an investor. You see, so I think events like like this for sure will help. Networking, but again, don't wait. I mean, I'm not sure if you have family, but that time is the most valuable thing we all have, right? And I just realized my daughter is just dropped off here with the nanny. But this is reality, that our family, our kids, actually, we'll do it often for our families. And so I would say go there where the events like pitch events or recently there was tech conference, for example, here, right? This is where you could also meet a lot of other investors. But again, don't go and pitch to them immediately. Try to get to know them first. It's a very human, by the way, something I learned in UAE. The importance of building relationships and trust before you start to sell anything. So go to very niche events where your target audience is identified, so you don't waste time to just go networking, because Dubai is full of networking opportunities, but it's the quality that counts for sure, and here you will find investors as well.
Speaking about, for example, our criteria at Helix, we focus on businesses owned by women, and we do look at, let's say, the stage of pre-seed, but not the opportunity has to have an MVP in place that has proved it is there is demand, there is traction, and there's a progress in whatever the business is about. So I would also not invest in a business which is still in the idea stage. I would look at the business that has proved its concept. And we focus on 4 verticals. This is also another thing. Not all investors are interested in everything. So I'm interested, for example, in Chalex, in education and marketing, in female technology, which I believe is extremely important, that females should be the ones offering solutions to other females when it comes to their health, their wellness, their longevity, and last but not least, fashion. So those are the verticals that we are interested in, and this is the criteria that I have shared, and whoever has an MDB which has proven successful, they can apply on our website, shelix.com.